Have you ever noticed how the world seems to get a little quieter and perhaps a little clearer once the rush of the middle years begins to fade? It is a bit like sitting on a porch after a long summer day, watching the shadows stretch and feeling the air finally turn cool and sweet. You have spent so many years caring for others, building a life, and meeting deadlines. And now you have arrived at a season that belongs truly to you. If you have ever felt like you are finally learning what really matters, you are not alone. Many people tell me that this is the time of life where the heart finally finds its home. You have so much experience behind you, and today we are going to honor that journey. You are seen, you are valued, and your story is a beautiful one. I'm so glad you decided to spend these next few minutes with me. My hope for our time together is very simple. I want this to be a sanctuary for you, a small corner of your day where you can set down your worries and just be. We aren't going to talk about the news or the busy things happening outside your door. Instead, we are going to focus on the peace that comes with this chapter of life. This time is just for you. It is a gift you are giving yourself, and you truly deserve it. So, if you haven't already, perhaps you'd like to take a slow sip of water or adjust your chair so you are perfectly comfortable. Let's just breathe together for a moment and enjoy the stillness. Think back for a moment to when you were in your 30s or 40s. Do you remember how fast everything seems to move? It felt like we were always running toward the next thing, a promotion, a bigger house, or making sure the children had everything they needed. We were so busy planting the garden that we rarely had time to sit down and enjoy the flowers. But now the pace has changed. Have you felt that shift? It is the wonderful realization that you don't have to prove anything to anyone anymore. You have already done the hard work. This chapter is about the quality of the moments, not the quantity of the tasks. It is about the joy of a slow morning where the only thing on your schedule is watching the birds or enjoying a long conversation with an old friend. There is a special kind of wisdom that only comes with time. It's a quiet strength that doesn't need to shout to be heard. You might find that you don't get upset as easily as you once did. Small inconveniences that used to feel like mountains now look like the tiny pebbles they really are. This is because you have weathered storms before and you know that the sun always comes back out. You have learned that most things work themselves out if you give them a little time and a lot of patience. Does that sound familiar to you? That feeling of looking at a problem and simply saying, "This too shall pass." That is your life experience speaking, and it is a very powerful thing. I want to talk a little bit about the beauty of memories, something we might feel a bit of a tug at our heart when we think about the past. But I invite you to look at your memories as a warm blanket you can wrap around yourself. Think of the houses you have lived in, the cars you have driven, and the people who have shaped your heart. You are the keeper of those stories. When you share a story with a grandchild or a neighbor, you are giving them a piece of history that only you possess. Your memories aren't just things behind you, They are the foundation of the person you are today. They are evidence of a life that has been full, vibrant, and deeply meaningful. As we move through our days, it's helpful to find small rituals and bring us comfort. For some, it is the act of folding laundry and feeling the warmth of the fabric. For others, it is the way the kitchen smells when a pot of soup is simmering on the stove. These aren't just chores, they are ways of tending to our own peace. What is one thing in your home that always makes you feel safe? Maybe it's a specific photograph on the mantle, on the way the light hits your favorite chair in the afternoon. When we notice these things, we are practicing gratitude. And gratitude is the shortest path to a happy heart. It doesn't take much, just a moment to say thank you for the roof over your head and the comfort in your life. We often hear people talk about retirement as an ending. But what if we look at it as a grand opening? For the first time, your time is your own. You have the permission to explore the things you put on the shelf years ago. Maybe it's a painting, or gardening, or simply learning more about the world through books. You have a lifetime of skills, but you also have the freedom to be a beginner again. There is no player to be perfect. You can do things just for the pure fun of it. Your worth is not tied to how much you produce anymore. It is found in the kindness you show yourself and the curiosity you keep alive. It is also a time to appreciate the body you are in. It has carried it has carried you through every single day of your life. It has walked through parks, hugged loved ones, and stood tall through challenges. It might move a little slower now, and it might have a few more aches, but it is a vessel of resilience. When you look in the mirror, try to see the beauty in the lines around your eyes. Those are the marks of every laugh you have ever shared. Look at your hands and see the work they have done and the comfort they have given. You are a masterpiece in progress, and every year adds a more beautiful detail to the image. Sometimes the house might feel a little quiet, and that can feel heavy at times. But in that quiet, there is an invitation to be your own best friend. You are a person worth knowing. You have opinions, dreams, and a unique way of looking at the world. When you are alone, try to see it as a time for sacred solitude. It is a time to listen to your own thoughts without any outside noise. You might find that you enjoy your own company quite a bit. You are a person of substance and grace, and your own presence is a comfort. Think about the legacy you are leaving. We often think of legacies as money or property, but the most important legacy is the way you made people feel. Think of the people who smile when they hear your name. Think of the children who learned kindness by watching you. Think of the friends who felt heard because you took the time to listen. This is the light you are leaving in the world, and it is a light that never goes out. You are making a difference just by being the steady, gentle person you are. That is a purpose that never retires. As we begin to wind down our time together, I want you to take another deep breath. Feel the air fill your lungs and then let it go with a soft sigh. Everything is okay. You are right where you need to be. You have navigated many chapters, and this one has its own special beauty. It is a time for rest, for reflection, and for deep, abiding peace. You have earned the right to move slowly. You have earned the right to say no to things that drain you and yes to things that nourish your soul. I hope you carry the feelings of warmth with you throughout the rest of the day. Remember that you are a vital part of the world. Your wisdom is needed, your stories are important, and your peace is a gift to everyone around you. When you lay your head down tonight, I hope you feel a sense of deep satisfaction. You have done so much, and you continue to be a light in the lives of those who knows you. If this time together brought you a sense of calm, you are always welcome to join us again. We are a community of friends who value the quiet path and the beauty of aging with grace. You are always welcome here, and we would love to have you subscribe so we can share more of these peaceful moments together. Take care of yourself today. Drink your tea while it's warm. Notice the beauty outside your window and remember that you are truly cherished. May your heart be light, your mind be still, and your spirit be full of hope. Until next time, stay well, dear friends. Goodbye for now.